Good morning, wrestling fans. Hope you all had an enjoyable weekend. Um, my weekend was good and enjoyable. Got some stuff done. Spent some stuff. Spent some time outdoors. The weather here in New York over the weekend was absolutely gorgeous. So I was able to spend some time outdoors and enjoy the beautiful summer weather. Well, today it's an edition of WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix. It's not just any Raw, it's the Raw Go Home show before this coming Saturday's WWE Nine Champions POE, which is taking place in Saudi Arabia. Now, today's Raw is taking place in London, England. So today's Raw is at a special time of 2 p.m. on Netflix. Here is what's on tap on today's edition of uh, WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix. We're going to have a World Tag Team title match, and it's going to be Division, which is Austin Theory and Bomb Breaker versus the Street Profits, which is Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. I think this is going to be a very fun and exciting match. I think both tag teams will put on a very good match. I look forward to seeing this match. It's going to be a fun match. However, as much as I would love to see the Street Profits capture the World Tag Team titles, I think the Vision is going to end up getting the win over the Street Profits and retain the World Tag Team titles. We're going to have a women's tag team title match, and it's going to feature Brie Bella and Paige versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. This just be another fun and exciting match. I think all four women involved in this women's tag team are going to put on a very good match. They're very good in the ring, because I've seen them. But who's going to win the match? I'm predicting Brie Bella and Paige defeating Bayley and Lyra Valkyria and retain the women tag team titles. But it's to be a fun and exciting match to watch. We're gonna King of the Ring finalists, which is Oba Femi and Jey Uso, are expected to be on tonight's, or I should say, this afternoon's Raw. Both of them are expected to speak tonight. I'm very curious of what both competitors have to say on Raw this afternoon for their match at Night of Champions. So it'll be very interesting what these two gentlemen have to say. Also, the Queen of the Ring finalists, which features Io Sky versus Liv Morgan, are expected to be on Raw this afternoon before their match at Night Champions. Both expected to speak tonight, speak this afternoon on Raw. I'm very curious what these two women have to say before their match at Night Champions. So I'm very curious what these two have to say. Also, Chad Gable is expected to be on Raw this afternoon. Very curious what he has to say tonight, because he's expected to speak on Raw. I really hope Little has planned for Chad Gable. I think he has a lot of potential. I think he has a lot of high hopes. So I really hope the WWE creative utilizes Chad Gable, because he's very good in the ring. So I'm very curious at what Chad Gable has to say on Raw. And last but not least, we're gonna have Dragon Lee versus Ethan Page. This is gonna be a very exciting match. I think both Dragon Lee and Ethan Page will put on a very good match on Raw. Both competitors are very good in the ring, especially Dragon Lee. So should be a fun, exciting match between Dragon Lee and Ethan Page. This is what's been announced for this afternoon's Raw before Night Champions. Now, as I said earlier, today's Raw is taking place in London, England, which means it's going to be at a special time of 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time on Netflix. So make sure that, that you're aware of the special start time. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to watch it live because I'm at work, but I'll probably watch the replay of it when I get home tonight. Also, next week's Raw, which is the Raw after Night Champions, Raw's gonna be at a special time of 6 p.m. Eastern, and that's because WWE is doing a double taping on that day of both Raw and SmackDown, which is taking place, I believe, in Atlantic City. So mark your calendars that next week's Raw is going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time due to that they're doing a special double taping of both Raw and SmackDown. So that's about it. So far there's been 6 matches scheduled for Night Champions. Obviously, we're gonna have the King of the Ring finals, which could feature Obafemi versus Jey Uso. The Queen of the Ring finals is gonna be Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. We're gonna have a triple threat match, which was just made last Friday on SmackDown, which is gonna feature Sami Zayn versus Gunther versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. We're also gonna have a steel cage match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. And last but not least, we're gonna have Trick Williams versus who is he playing? I'm trying to think who he's facing. What the hell is he facing? Ricky Saints. So there are 6 matches for Night Champions. WWE might end a 7 match, but most likely this is going to be 6 matches for Night Champions. All 6 matches at Night Champions look to be exciting. I assume that Night Champions is going to be like a 1 p.m. start Eastern Time, being that they're in Saudi Arabia. So, and I'm sure there's going to be a 2-hour countdown show before Night Champions. So that's about it. I'll probably do a video previewing Night Champions later on this week. So keep an eye on that. Other than that, there's not much going on. Should be an exciting week on both Raw and SmackDown. You got Raw tonight, and you got SmackDown on Friday. Now, I'm not sure where SmackDown's taking place. I'm not sure if it's taking place in Saudi Arabia or it's taking place here in the States. So that's about it. Before in this video, please, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Monday to kick off your work week. And for those who are watching Raw this afternoon, enjoy the show.